What is going on, ladies and gents? Welcome to VeVe Investments. On today's episode, we are going to be talking about some of the scarcest collectibles in the secondary market. So if you guys are interested, make sure to stay tuned. We discuss 11 collectibles in today's episode. So before we get into the video, I just want to toss a little disclaimer in here for those watching. I have not included decon pieces on today's list. If I did that, they would have just taken up a majority of the list. So if you guys do happen to enjoy the video, I can always do one specifically on the scarcest decon pieces. And then I didn't include the Aston Martin or the James Bond ticket, which both have 7 editions total. So now that that is out of the way, we're discussing 11 collectibles in today's episode. So let's start it off with the first one. So first on the list is going to be Bombshell's Death. So Death is going to be one of the Endless, a group of powerful and immortal beings that represent fundamental aspects of existence. Can you guess which one she represents? Her siblings include Dream, Desire, Despair, Delirium, Destiny, and Destruction, each personifying different aspects of human existence. And while she is immortal, she has a crucial role in the universe. So she's responsible for guiding the souls of the deceased to the afterlife and providing comfort to those who have passed. She was minted with 2,666 total editions, of which only 17 are remaining in the market. I think it's a stunning piece, and for anyone who is interested in grabbing her, she's going for roughly 66 gems in the secondary market. Next up, we're heading back to Season 1 here with Bubbles. So she is going to be a fan favorite character in the series, and has garnered a significant following over the years, thanks to her unique blend of innocence and power. Now, what I find interesting about this piece is despite the fact that she is the most common in her set, she is actually also going to be the most scarce in the secondary market. And keep in mind, this is the set with Donnie. So Donnie has 150 total editions minted. There are, I believe, roughly 12 in the market. She has 600 total editions, and there are only 7 remaining. I do also think it's quite interesting that this one is separate from the other two. Now, considering the fact that she is so scarce in the market, if you guys are interested in adding her to your collection, she's going for roughly 950 gems. Next on the list, we got the Golden Serial Killers. So this is going to be a series that's developed by Ron English. They're collectibles that blend pop culture, consumerism, and subversive humor. So he actually takes well-known cereal brands and reimagines them with dark and humorous twists. So we have the Yucky Charmer for the Lucky Charmer on the left-hand side. And on the right-hand side, I'm actually not too familiar with that one. But both are going to have 666 total editions, and both are going to have 12 remaining in the market. So if you guys are interested in adding these to your collection, the one on the left-hand side is going to be going for 170 gems roughly in the market. And on the right-hand side, roughly 150. Next on the list, we have another artist series, but this time with Jermaine Rogers, and that's going to be The Hunter. So the series explores themes of self-discovery, identity, and the human condition. Choices, which is going to be the name of the series, delves into deep philosophical questions about the nature of choice, fate, and the consequences of our decisions. So the intention behind the series is to encourage viewers to reflect on their own life choices, hence the name. Now there are going to be 4 in the set. This is going to be the ultra rare, 888 total editions. And out of the 888, only 12 remain. So if you guys are interested in picking up this little guy, he is going for roughly 125 gems in the secondary market. So next on the list, we're going to have the Finding Nemo concept art. In this case, I have the secret rare. Now, Finding Nemo received widespread critical acclaim upon its release. Critics praised its animation, storytelling, humor, and emotional depth. It's one of my favorite Pixar films. The film was a massive box office success, grossing over 940 million worldwide. And keep in mind, guys, that's much more today with inflation. Since then, it has maintained its popularity over the years, and it's considered a classic in the world of animation. Now, this series is quite interesting because the whole series is scarce. This one has 355 total editions. There's going to be 12 remaining in the market. But I do want to point out the ultra rares in the set as well. So the ultra rares have 500 and I want to say 15 editions, and there's only one more posted in the market compared to the secret rare. So there's 2 ultra rares, one has 13, one has I think 14 in the market. And considering how limited their edition size is and how scarce they are in the market, They are also going to be relatively low in price as well. The ultra rares are in the 20s, but if you guys are interested in picking up the secret rare, it's going for roughly 120 in the market. Next up, we're going to have the Backstab Labbit from Frank Kozik. So there are going to be 3 series on the app. Their designs are whimsical and playful, combining elements of humor, surrealism, and pop culture. Now, Labbit figures have actually become highly collectible, with some rare and limited editions commanding high prices in the physical space. This one in particular is going to have 888 total editions. There's going to be 12 remaining in the market. Wow, 12 is a popular number for today's episode. And if you guys are interested in adding this one to your collection, it is going to be going for roughly 160 gems in the secondary market. And a little correction here, I am now looking at 13 in the market, not 12. Now, next on the list, we're going to have the Ghostbusters logo, and little disclaimer, I could not find the golden one on the app. It's not in the search bar, and I didn't have the patience to just scroll in the market until I found it. But I'm pretty sure that one's really scarce as well. In this case, we're talking about the silver one. So everyone knows the theme song. It became a chart-topping hit and is still recognizable and beloved to this day. Now, the film was a massive box office hit, earning over 295 million worldwide during its initial theatrical run. It was actually the highest grossing comedy film of its time, and keep in mind that 295 would be much higher today. It's undeniable that the franchise has left a mark on popular culture, with references and homages appearing in various films, TV shows, Halloween costumes, and even theme park rides. So this one is going to be very scarce. It is an OG piece on the app, only 200 total editions, and of the 200, there is 6 remaining. Now, if you guys are interested in grabbing one of the 6, the floor price right now is currently 4,000 gems. Now, I included this one on the list because although it isn't technically the most scarce or one of the most scarce on the app, there's a lot of collectibles with 20 something in the market. This is going to be a piece that I'm consistently watching, so I'm very familiar with it. And considering the fact that it has 11,888 total editions, there's 25 remaining on the market. So I thought it was worth noting. So Pilly Fantasy is going to be known for its distinctive art form of glove puppetry, which involves intricate puppet designs, elaborate sets, and skillful puppeteers. So it's a traditional Taiwanese art form that's rarely seen in modern entertainment, but the series has received recognition and awards at international film festivals, which has raised its profile on the global stage. So if you guys are interested in grabbing one of the 25, it is going to be fluctuating around the 10 gem mark, but keep in mind it does have a very thin floor. The price goes up quite fast. Next on the list, we're going to have Mr. Ben Reilly. So Ben Reilly was initially introduced as a clone of Peter Parker. He was actually created by the Jackal, who sought to duplicate Peter's powers and abilities. Now, Peter is going to have organic web shooters. However, Ben Reilly does not. He actually uses web shooters to create his webbing. We are going to be talking about the ultra rare, so there's 616 total editions and 14 remaining in the market. I think the detail on Ben Reilly is exceptional. If you guys haven't checked out our collectible showcase on the Uncommon, I definitely check it out. But if you guys are interested in adding this piece to your collection, it is going to be listed at roughly 540 gems in the market. Second to last, we're going to have the Wakanda poster. So this is a promotional drop from Marvel and Cinemark, and that was in support of Marvel Studios' Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. So promo codes were actually given to those who purchased tickets. Only a fraction of those promo codes were redeemed. So it does say that there's 1,440 total editions. There is going to be 6 listed in the market, but there is not 1,440 editions in people's accounts. I actually don't know if that number has ever been confirmed, but regardless of the 6 that are listed, and I think there was actually 7 listed yesterday, it is going to be sitting at a floor price of 650 gems in the market. And last but not least, in a similar situation to the Wakanda poster, we have the Thor Love and Thunder poster. So this was another promotional drop from Marvel and Cinemark in support of Marvel Studios' Thor Love and Thunder. Again, promo codes were given out, only a fraction were redeemed. I don't know what the exact number is, but it says there's 1,090 total editions, of which 15 are listed in the secondary market. Both posters look awesome. But if you guys want to save some gems, in this case, this one's going to be a lot cheaper. It's going for roughly 220 gems in the secondary market. Ladies and gents, that's going to conclude today's episode. I hope you enjoyed. Those are 11 scarce collectibles on the VeVe platform, and just to be clear, I didn't rank them in any way, shape, or form. Those were just in random order. But if you guys enjoy the content, make sure to like and subscribe. Comment down below what you want to see in a future episode. And as for our next, I'll catch you then.